चाओ चाओ दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है अजय मेनन और ये है एम टॉक स्पोर्ट। और आज हम बात करने वाले हैं रिकार्डो कैलेफियोरी के बारे में। इट्स ऑल अबाउट द ऑरा, इजंट इट? हैव अ लुक एट हाउ ही इज बीन ट्रेंडिंग ऑन द इंटरनेट। यार, रिकार्डो कैलेफियोरी का करियर मैं काफी समय से फॉलो कर रहा हूँ और आई थिंक जब मैं ये टॉपिक के बारे में वीडियो बनाता हूँ, इट्स मोर ऑफ directly from the heart, because anything to do with Roma, it is सीधा दिल से। And Riccardo Calafiori एक रोमन है, he is a Roma born and bred, product of the Roma Academy, Youth Academy, Primavera जिसको इटालियन में बोलते हैं। And his career path has been very very interesting. You know, just to back up a bit, I think a lot of people became Italy fans because of the way that the Italian team looked and the passion that they had on the pitch. मतलब एक तो जब वो नेशनल एंथम गाते हैं अपना, तो उनका अलग ही पैशन रहता है। और अगर आप मेरे जनरेशन में अगर आप पैदा हुए और तब से आप फुटबॉल देख रहे हो, तो उनका ऑरा देखो भाई। पाउलो मैल्डिनी, अलेसैंड्रो नेस्टा, फैबियो कनावारो, एंड्रिया पेर्लो, फ्रांचेस्को टोत्ती, अलेसैंड्रो डेल पिएरो, क्रिस्टियन वियरी, फिलिपो इंजागी। मतलब मैंने अभी 8 प्लेयर मैंने ऐसे ही मैंने गिने जिनके पास वो लंबा बाल, हेडबैंड एंड यू नो दैट काइंड ऑफ ऑरा था। सो दैट्स द फर्स्ट थिंग। ऑब्वियसली आई मीन, मैं एक टीनेजर था उस समय पे, एंड उस समय पे यू वांट टू मिमिक द बेस्ट, एंड उस समय पे आई ऑल्सो ग्रू माई हेयर। इट इज अनफॉर्चुनेट दैट बाय द टाइम आई गॉट परमिशन टू ग्रो माई हेयर, इट वॉज द सेम टाइम दैट इवन धोनी grew his hair, and everyone thought he had grown the hair because of Dhoni, but no, it was because of Totti and the Italian national team. And I've been following them since Euro 2000 actually. 98 mein that's the first tournament I watched, and Euro 2000 say you can say I've been supporting the Azzurri. And yeah, I mean, a lot of kids now have been exposed to Riccardo Calafiori and his aura, and hopefully they become fans of Italian football. So Calafiori के बारे में बात करते हैं। To start off things, he is not the best defender at the moment. I know his performances के बाद, you know, he's got a lot of plaudits and well deservedly so, but he is not the prime Maldini or a Maldini regen. Far from it. I still feel that Alessandro Bastoni is probably Italy's best defender. But Calafiori के बारे में अगर मैं बात करूँ तो, as I told you, he broke out in the Roma youth ranks, and he had this major injury. He broke both his legs. वो वीडियो है इंटरनेट पे, शायद मैंने तो तभी देखा था। It is a horrible video to watch. I mean, you wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy. And when he was at the hospital after the operation, Daniele De Rossi was the first guy who came, and you know, he was with him on his bedside as soon as he got consciousness after the surgery. So De Rossi है एक आदमी ऐसा ही है। I mean, that guy is a proper general. You can, you know, go to war under him. He's that kind of a guy. So he stood by Calafiori, and slowly Calafiori got back his fitness, started playing games, and finally broke into Roma's first team. And interestingly enough, Calafiori एक fullback थे उस समय पे, left back, and very very attacking left back, and he had quite a decent campaign. I think first under Paulo Fonseca and then followed by Jose Mourinho. But it was one game, that one game of Calafiori, which changed his entire life and trajectory. भाई, मतलब Roma were playing against a Norwegian giants, Bodo Glimt, and this is away from home, and Jose Mourinho rotated his squad and he played Calafiori. वो समय पे Calafiori was a backup to Spinazzola, और Roma lost 6-1, one of the most embarrassing nights in Europe. And Jose Mourinho after that game pretty much came out and lashed out on everybody, including Calafiori. And one by one, Roma started selling you know, all those players who started in that game. I mean, वो टीम में आप नाम देखो कौन से थे: बोरहा मायोराल, गोंजालो वियार, एब्रिमा दार्बो, आमदू डियावारा, and Calafiori himself. So yeah, I mean, eventually Calafiori was shipped out to Genoa on loan. It didn't work out. थोड़ा playing time के लिए he was shipped out, but he returned back. And then Jose Mourinho, I'm stating this, Jose Mourinho has got a lot of things right with Roma in terms of giving a break to youngsters. काफी सारे youngsters हैं जो Jose Mourinho के अंडर आए हैं, मतलब जिनको डेब्यू मिला है. But Calafiori को बेचना he's probably one of the biggest mistakes. And get this, he was sold to FC Basel for just 1 million euros. I mean, 1 मिलियन की कीमत, तुम क्या जानो जोसे बाबू. And he went to Basel, and Basel में यार स्विस लीग में he didn't develop per se, but obviously he had a high ceiling हमेशा से. I mean, Calafiori has been one of the highly rated products from Roma's youth academy. आप देखो कुछ ही सालों में how many players Roma have lost, likes of Gianluca Scamacca, Davide Frattesi, all these players left Roma, the Roma youth ranks, and have kind of flourished at a different club, maybe even at a later career, but later stage of his career. But Calafiori का ऐसा था कि भाई he is a local Roman born and bred. I really feel that शायद उसको ऐसे कोई क्लब में बेचना चाहिए था जहां पे एक बाय बैक क्लॉज हो, जैसा रोमा सासुओलो के साथ करता था कि 10 मिलियन में बेचा, बट you can buy him back at 8 million or whatever. I mean, a buyback clause made sense for a player like Calafiori to go out, develop his skill set, and then Roma have the first option to buy him back. अब क्या हुआ कि बासिल को बेचा 1 मिलियन में. बासिल sold him to Bologna with I think a 20% of his future percentage fee. So Bologna bought him for about 4 million, and credit where it's due, Thiago Motta ने Calafiori को reinvent किया. He made him a left center back, and a ball carrying, a ball playing center back. And my God, Calafiori last year was magnificent. आपने अगर Calafiori का वीडियो देखा नहीं है, जाके YouTube में देखिए. See how he played for Bologna. This Bologna team reached the Champions League. I mean, kudos to them. They've really had a good season, and Calafiori was one of the most pivotal figures. So भाई, अगर आप ये इटली अल्बेनिया गेम देखे Calafiori से इम्प्रेस हुए, जस्ट गो बैक एंड सी हिज past 1 year, man. He's been killing it for Bologna in Serie A. So as a Roma fan, I have a lot of regret and a lot of disbelief that somehow the management thought it was a wise decision to sell Calafiori in this. I mean, either they should have got a buyback or a loan or whatever, but this is another talent gone from Roma's hands, another name that we're going to regret, and Calafiori is just going to grow and grow. Thiago Motta has joined Juve, तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि Calafiori शायद follow करेगा उसको Juve. But as a Roma fan, once again, I hope that after this Euros, उसका एक price tag बढ़ जाए and he becomes unaffordable for Juve and he goes to say a Real Madrid or a Premier League club, like a top Premier League club, not a freaking Aston Villa or a Brighton and Hove Albion. I mean, no disrespect to them, but yeah, I mean, he is that kind of a player. And obviously when he's wearing the blue of Italy, I'm backing him, and I would back him for his entire career always, barring the games that he plays against Roma. And sad to see, yaar. I mean, we've lost a lot of Romans over the due course of time who've worn the shirt. जैसे मैं हमेशा बोलते आ रहा हूँ कि कोई रोमा born player हो जो रोम में पैदा हुआ, and who's a Roma fan, there is a very huge legacy in the club that player plays a very pivotal role here. You see Francesco Totti, Daniele De Rossi, Agostino Di Bartolomei. Before that, I mean, there's been a long lineage of Roma captains who are Roma born and bred. Unfortunately, it didn't work out with Florenzi. Unfortunately, it didn't work out with Scamacca or Frattesi. Although उनका थोड़ा लाज़ियाले past है, so that's fair enough. Yeah, Mattia Politano is another Roma born and bred player who's flourished in Napoli, but there's a lot of regret with Riccardo Calafiori, man. I mean, a left-footed centre back, who's a local Romanista, was a dream. Unfortunately, he got to live that dream wearing the colours of Bologna and maybe the colours of Juve in the future. You never know. But yeah, Italy are about to play Spain in the second game of the Euros. So content aata rahega. Do subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, share it with your friends on WhatsApp. And most importantly, wo subscribe button hit karo. I want to hit at least 500 subscribers here. That's the goal of this month. Anyway, this is Ajay Menon signing off. I'll see you guys in another video sometime soon. Ciao, ciao.